You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Tuesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby. Well, the regular season for the old Arctic Cats has come to an end after yesterday's game.
Okay, how'd you guys finish off?
We finished on a 2-game winning streak, which I'm very proud of.
Nice.
Including, this week we played the gray team, which they put up a good fight, but we did very well against them. Last week, I don't think we talked about this, we played the black team, and it was the only loss they suffered the whole season was to us.
Look at you.
So that's a strong team right there.
Good for you,
cool.
coach.
So we got together after we were taking like team pictures and stuff, and the parents were coming over to say hi. And one of the kids actually brought me a little Tim Hortons gift card as a present. So
hey, there you go.
I come out on top. I put in $0 as a coach, didn't even buy a whistle.
That's either a very nice gesture as a gift, or it's one of the parents telling you got to wake up. Or they're trying to bribe you to get more time for the kid on the field in the playoffs.
Well, if you're going to do that, you got to go earlier than that because rosters are set. And also, like, I'm having like a reverse Gordon Bombay moment. We're going into, there's like a little thing this weekend, is sort of a season wrap-up, couple games. I'm out of town. I'm abandoning the team for playoffs.
I will say, playing like rep hockey growing up, I know like any dads that worked in the trades would always try and bribe like the coaches
to get their kids in.
Be like, dude, I got a good landscaping company. We could do your backyard, whatever it is.
I feel like that's a big difference between like rec hockey and rec soccer. Like at the kid level, like the parents aren't bribing me to get their kids on the field. I have to watch them for an hour. They're happy. They don't care if their kid is running in the field or sitting on the sidelines. They're just happy to like someone else could watch it.
They're gifting you like they would a teacher, I guess. Yeah.
Which I was thinking about that, and I was like, because I only recently, like in the last couple of years, found out that teacher gifts is a thing. Like that you're supposed to get a gift for your teacher. I know growing up, I played a lot of sports. I don't remember my parents ever sending me to like soccer or basketball practice with a gift for the coach. Is that did your parents ever give gifts to your hockey coaches when you were coming up?
No, I was good enough to make the team, so I didn't have to worry about that.
To do the bribe.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I want to give a big shout out to friend of the show, Jack. Seemed like a very nice guy. Was pretty inebriated when I talked to him. And he told me it really pisses him off.
Yeah.
When you and I say that it is hot outside.
He was very passionate about this concept.
I said, well, why is that? He said, well, you don't understand it. He said, I work outside every day, and it's hot as balls, and you guys are sitting inside in the AC, and it drives me crazy that you guys are complaining about that it's hot. So I apologized to him. I said, I understand how that can be frustrating, but I also said, well, what are we supposed to do? And he said, just don't say that it's hot. I said, so I can't talk about the weather? He said, that's not what I'm saying. Just don't say that it's hot. So I was trying to think, how are some other ways that we could say it's hot without saying it's hot? I was thinking maybe we could just let Rob Thomas do it first from now on. We just play that every time we need to say that there's like a heat warning or something?
Only Rob Thomas and Nelly are allowed to explain that it's hot out, and everybody else just has to find other, I guess, more creative way, because that's the thing. It's like we've always been very honest. Like we work in a climate controlled studio, but like we're only here for 3.5 hours a day, and then we go outside. Like we are in the heat. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it, but we know what a hot day feels like.
I think we just need to find different alternatives, because it's like I can understand that anyone that works in the trades or whatever, I can understand how that would annoy you hearing two clowns sitting in AC talk about how hot it is. So maybe we just say it's spicy from now on?
Okay, yeah. Or just like, you just talk about like I'm sweating like a Maury guest on paternity day.
Yeah.
You know, something like just letting the people know like it's gonna be a greasy one out there.
Or, you know, people always like to say that it's hot as balls.
Yeah.
What if we just say it's balls outside?
Instead of telling people there's a heat warning, there's a balls warning out there today.
Yeah.
So be careful. If you're going out, maybe wear a second pair of underwear.
It's a swamp nuts day. It's a sweaty balls day kind of thing.
Big powder day for the fellas today.
Cornstarch day.
Cornstarch day.
It's a cornstarch day.
If you're heading out in the sun today.
And you know what? It works for the heat, and it also works for the cold, too. We could start saying it's a shriveled day.
Yeah. It's the ice box out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's a drink with ice cubes out there.
Yeah. We've got 6 inches on the ground, but not in your pants.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's time for Brock and Dalby's draft.
All right, we got a suggestion from Justin to do a draft on the best opening to any song ever. And so we're going to do 3 picks here and go back and forth.
So many interesting options of, again, like, is it a lyric that jumps out and catches you right off the bat? Is it drums? Is it guitar? Is it because it's so crunchy or because it's so weird? I like my options here, but I'm very curious to see what you take first overall.
Coming in at number 1, I think this is the best answer. I have to go with Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. Because the first time you ever hear this song, it catches you off guard.
Yeah.
And you're like, where's this going? And then the drum fills start hitting here. That weird little synth kind of starts fading out a little bit.
It all starts to pull you in as you're like, what adventure are we going on here?
And then all of a sudden, the guitars start to hit. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's good stuff right there.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I'm being honest, I appreciate the journey of the intro, but I would actually like it more if it went from the, like, I want my MTN right into this. Like, I love this riff.
I love the journey that it takes to get there, and it fuels me up.
My ADHD gets lost along the way sometimes.
Money for Nothing, number 1 for me.
My number 1 pick, I felt like this was a really easy number 1 pick. I actually almost thought you were going to steal it because it's an intro so iconic that it then becomes the first song a lot of people try to learn how to play on the guitar. If you're a rock music fan, it is Smoke on the Water.
Okay, I can see.
This is one of those ones, man, where it comes on and you're just like, ooh, yes. And it's got that nice little deep crunch to it. And it is a little bit on the repetitive side, but it's almost like it's comforting. Your toe is already tapping by this point. By the time the drums start to come in, you had the beat way before they were ready for you, and you're ready to go.
Coming in at number 2, I think I'm going to go with Motley Crue.
Okay.
It sort of imitates an engine working up through the gears. Kickstart my heart. You already did, brother. Like,
we're into it. We're ready to go. And again, it's those bent wow notes that you're just like, if you know the song, immediately recognizable, you're like, yes, I'm ready for a good time. If you don't know the song, you're like, what is happening here?
Oh, yeah.
Music doesn't do this.
It's Viagra music is what it is.
I thought, I was like, man, if we're talking about like songs that just grab you by the face right off the hop, I had to bring some aspect of professional wrestling in. And I thought of a lot like it's the Big Show, or even the Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child when Hulk Hogan used to use it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to pick a wrestling song, and I still say it holds up just as a song, no better intro than...
Injected straight in my veins. You know all hell's about to break loose.
The glass break is Pavlovian. It sets off a response that we've all been trained for over the last 30 years.
It makes you want to flip someone off and crush a beer.
And then right after is that which again, like, it's just so ballsy. Like, it's so good as a song.
Wish I thought of that. I didn't even think of that. I'm going to go coming in at number 3, and this is honestly a personal one. I'm not trying to pander to anyone here. I'm going to go with Black Sabbath.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet Leaf there. It's a stoner anthem.
Sure.
And you get the cough at the beginning. Then you get the sweet riff there.
Yeah, man.
A little Ozzy in the mix as well.
The cough, especially like when this song came out in the time of like radio playing records where DJs were picking their own music. Like when this song first came out, there were people who thought that it was a mistake, right? Like the printing had been muddied up by a recording engineer coughing into the mic or being played on the radio like the DJ had screwed up. And it was like, no, it's designed to get your attention and go, let's go.
Do you know how many people probably coughed at the same time listening to that record for the first time?
My third and final pick to wrap up my side of the draft, it's gonna sound out of place with all the other songs that I and you have picked, or the songs that you're used to hearing on this station, on this show. But if we're talking about most iconic, most ear-catching, most fun introductions to a song...
Oh. You know what it is instantly.
100%. You don't even have to know her name. Vanessa Carlton, by the way.
Or you think of Terry Crews.
Or you think of Terry Crews. That's the thing, right? Is like there was the music video of her driving around town on a motorized piano. There's the Terry Crews video. The song has been used in so many different memes and things, but it always comes back to that little opening little piano twinkle. You could never listen to a pop song a day in your life, but you hear that and you go, ah.
All right, I'll run through the picks one more time.
Yes.
I got Dire Straits' Money for Nothing as one of the best openings to any song. I got Kickstart My Heart in at number 2, and I got Sweet Leaf by Sabbath in at number 3.
Greatest openings to any song ever. You got Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. You've got Stone Cold Steve Austin, I Won't Do What You Tell Me, and Vanessa Carlton with 1,000 Miles.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I'm very stoked to admit that for the first time in a while, the boys catching a W in the draft here this morning.
There are a few people who are saying that I threw with that third pick of Vanessa Carlton and 1,000 Miles, and I'm saying right now, stop pretending you're too tough to like that song.
I think I agree with you on that. Everybody knows that song, and you can't deny that it is a bop.
Absolutely. I think my problem is I picked a wrestling song and a meme song. I memed 2 out of 3. That's where I threw.
Some that we missed. Hot for Teacher, of course.
Yeah.
That was a big one that a lot of people texted in. Of course, I mean, I went with Sweet Leaf, but a lot of people saying neither of us picked.
I love it. And I thought about it. It felt too easy to me, you know? Like, even I took Smoke on the Water, and that even almost felt a little too basic with some of the stuff that was out there, but it is a good one.
Well,
another one I saw that got texted in that people are saying we missed out on is this one.
It's a certain demographic of emo kids that really strikes home to, for sure.
Little Black Parade catches you on the intro.
You know, I went Sweet Leaf, but someone said you missed another great stoner anthem one.
Also a very good intro. In the same genre, I want to give a shout out to Posty, friend of the show, who is listening down in the States, who sent in a message on Instagram saying "Der Rockwilder" by Redman and Method Man.
Okay.
With the, it's almost kind of got like a siren type vibe, but not as annoying as Sloan.
Yeah, a few people texted in and said, how could you not have this on there?
It's not a good intro. It catches your attention.
I love this song.
Yeah.
Worst intro of all time.
I got tired of growing up in the prairies feeling like I had to duck and cover.
Yeah, you're driving in your car, and as soon as that comes on, you think something's behind you.
Right. This is like Ooh What a Night by April Wine, where they come in banging on the fire bell.
Well, you take that back.
No.
You take that back.
It catches your attention, but I don't want to poo myself just at the beginning of the song.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We have a wild Florida woman headline today that says Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA, which is totally messed up, but also has bad puns written all over it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's just so many different ways to go with this. Like, Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. And officers say it was no Baja Blast trying to get the suspect cleaned up after the incident.
I also have a Baja Blast
Oh,
one.
good.
Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. Seems like she'll be doing hard time. I don't think she'll be having a Baja Blast in jail.
Florida woman poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. Police suspect this is not the kickstart to her criminal endeavors.
Oh, that was a thing Mountain Dew used to do.
For a very short period of time.
Yeah. Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. I really hope she reads the Bible while she's in jail. Like Jesus said, do unto others what you would have others do to you.
Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. She'll be spending time in a pitch black cell once the law is done with her.
I don't know if these are only hitting for me because I know every flavor of Mountain Dew.
Because you are a Mountain Dew connoisseur.
Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. Soda, do you think she was seeing Code Red that day?
I also have a Code Red. Her lack of science knowledge was a real Code Red for the defense.
Nice. Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. The state of Florida still has the death penalty, right? Wonder if she'll get the Mountain Dew voltage.
Florida woman murdered roommate, poured Mountain Dew on herself to prevent police from getting DNA. This woman must have been a real major melon head to think this plan was going to work.
I didn't like that one. That's the worst flavor of Mountain Dew. Everybody knows that.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
If you ever thought that you had a really crazy ex, it's not as crazy as this lady from Kentucky who was taken into custody earlier this week. As she basically destroyed her ex's vehicle, she cracked the windshield, cracked the rearview mirror, busted the radio screen, poured salt into the vehicle's engine. But the most funniest part out of this, I hate to say it, is she poured glitter into the air conditioning vent.
I think you're right. That's the thing. It's like going and doing like the physical damage and all that stuff. Like, it's just a bad idea. As good as it might feel in the moment, she's got a mugshot, which looks crazy.
The mugshot is fantastic because she has no sympathy whatsoever.
No.
She is just smiling from ear to ear.
She's having a good time. That's a Disneyland
And
photo.
I think the thing that's made it go viral is, like, she's a pretty girl, too, right? But she also, like, you see that smile and you're like, crazy all over right
Absolutely.
there.
And that's the thing is, like, she's catching charges for this because of a lot of the stuff that she did. But at the end of it all, to take glitter and put it into the AC unit, that's just a funny prank.
It's diabolical,
It
man.
sucks, man. But I'm also like, do you think if I gave you a boost, you could reach that one vent in Jackie's office? You know, like,
Honestly,
what
it's
an
got me
idea.
thinking about, like, how to do glitter pranks now.
Yeah.
If you got a buddy, put it in his leaf blower or something.
Oh, that would be good. You have the sparkliest lawn in town.
Right? Put it on a fan or something in someone's house.
Dude, just in like the nozzle of a pressure washer and it all just comes rocketing out on the deck.
Yeah.
So many things that this woman has opened my eyes to.
Even just putting, like, glitter on a toilet seat and then it gets stuck to someone's ass.
Oh, that sucks because they're not going to know.
Yeah.
They're not going to know until the next time they go for a shower and it all starts rinsing off.
The best part about her doing this is the glitter is forever just going to be in that car. With, like, any glitter prank, you cannot get rid of that stuff.
The truck is a write-off. Even if all the like physical damage she did could be fixed, who are you going to sell that truck to? Every time they turn it on, it's going to be a little confetti parade.
Glitter is like herpes. You can try a lot, but it's always going to be there, you know?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right. Lotto Max has a $75 million jackpot on the line, and we've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets to give away here this morning.
Oh, please do not forget tonight's 12 max $1 million draws as well.
And the question this week for our game is...
What would you do
If you won the lottery.
All right, we're going to put the timer on the clock. You got 15 seconds to explain to us. If you win the lottery tonight, what are you doing with that money, all right?
And again, yesterday we had some people that were like, I'd do a lot of traveling, or like, I would pay off my house. We don't want that. We want silly, absurd, huge, ridiculous. Wow us today.
If you're not one of our contestants, you can't be a judge. 762-555. Let us know who has the best answer. We'll start on line one here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
It's Jeff.
Jeff. All right, the question is...
What would you do
If you won the lottery.
Take it away, man.
Well, I think I'd buy a lake, and it's with fly all my friends in, and we'd party all summer. And in the winter, we'd fly back down to Mexico, and we have a margarita. And you guys are invited.
Well, I appreciate the invite. What the hell are you going to do with a lake while you're in Mexico for the winter?
It freezes, buddy.
Okay.
All right, Jeff's buying a lake.
All right. Okay. We'll go to line 2 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Josh.
Josh. All right. The question is,
If you won the lottery.
let's hear it.
I'd probably buy one of these islands and open a zoo. It'd be a weird zoo. It'd probably be niche animals only my kids liked, but it'd be cool.
Shopping around the world for all the most bizarre animals.
It sounds super
yeah.
illegal, but it sounds like something a rich person would do.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. Okay, stay on hold.
Wait till the kids find out about the island restaurant next to the zoo.
All right, we go to line 3 here. Oh, they hung up. Okay, we have a spot open if anyone wants to come in here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Hello,
Hello, who's
What-
this?
Lenny.
All right, buddy. Here's the question.
If you won the lottery.
What are you saying, dude?
It'd be a divorce well spent and put everything else on black.
Hang on, Lenny. Currently
Okay.
married?
Yep.
Is she in the room right now?
No, she's at work.
Lenny, you win.
The good news is, Lenny, you might not have to wait for the lottery to get that divorce.
Yeah, well, long as I don't think she listens to the radio station, so that's a good thing.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Well, you'll have a lot of alimony money if you win the lottery.
I've been
tonight.
waiting to say that for a long time.
If anybody knows Mrs. Lenny and is listening to the show today, you heard nothing.
Yeah, you hear nothing from me.
Lenny, if you do win the big jackpot tonight, not only are you getting divorced and putting it all on black, but you got some nickels and dimes for the fellas over here.
Oh, right, man. Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, my
That's
God.
Fives and tens. How's that sound?
Yeah, whatever you want to give us.
This is a big day.
All right,
Yeah.
Lenny, if that is your real name, do us a favor and stay on hold.
That is my
okay?
real name. That's my real name.
Lenny, stop incriminating yourself. We're trying to help you here, brother.
Nah, that's okay. Shit don't happen, nothing happens.
This is the Brock and Delby Podcast.
You should send a text 762 555. Ask a question now, and we'll try to read it on the radio, or at least reply. Ask your questions now. Just send a text. Just send a text. Just send a text right now. 762 555. Ask your questions now. And if you don't, we're screwed. 'Cause this bit relies on you.
How very true it is. Well done. All
right, let's get her going. 762 555. First one in here says, why do all the seniors like to hang out at Tim Hortons?
I think it's just the do you get refills at Tim's? Like, I know you're not a coffee
I don't
guy.
think so.
I'm not a coffee guy. I feel like maybe at some point you used to, and therefore that's like you could go in, buy a cup of coffee, get a refill, and just like putter away a portion of the morning. And then there's a social aspect to it too. Like, let's all meet at the coffee shop. Sort of a throwback.
But the chairs are so uncomfortable.
They are. I feel like, and I'm not trying to throw any shade at like the company or whatever, but I do feel like Tim Hortons over the years have been designed more to get you to go away. You know what I mean? Come in, get your stuff, or go through the drive-through, but don't linger.
I mean, I guess it's a good people watching spot because you get all walks of life. You get the crazies come through there and everything. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
I feel like you got to find like a real proper non-franchise coffee shop if you want to get that same old school experience.
Someone else said, what kid stuff do you still enjoy doing as an adult?
I mean, I watch professional wrestling. I like to play video
Yeah,
games.
you're a giant kid, yeah.
I am pretty much.
I was going to say eating garbage and refusing to go to bed when I should.
Yeah. Coming off about 5 hours sleep last night because I was up watching TV. Like, just having my phone, I feel like I get to do more kid things, like playing games or watching videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it, I think the only, like, kid thing I don't really do is play with toys, like the action figure type things. And play tag. I don't have the wheels for it anymore. This one here says, Brock, it is almost hockey season. Is this our year?
I mean,
We haven't talked about your Leafs in a while.
It's always our year. You got to stay positive. I mean, do you ever go on a date and think that you're not going to, it's not going to go well, right?
Yeah, I called that high school.
I like to have optimism, even though they let me down all the time. I mean, here, actually, I think the best example I could give is, your dad was kind of a little bit of a deadbeat growing up, right?
Yeah, famously so.
So just hear me out. When your dad would say hey, I'm going to come see you, you would get excited and be like, he's going to come.
Right.
And if he didn't come, you'd be like, damn, but there's still be a little bit of hope for a while.
So does this mean once you get to your 40s, you're going to finally cut off toxic contact?
Maybe that's what
Go see somebody to talk about your problem with the Leafs? Is that what's going to happen, sir?
All right, final question we'll wrap up with here is if you clog a toilet in a public bathroom, will you say anything? It's a tough thing to do.
This might sound off. It depends on the state of the bathroom when I got there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I get into a bathroom that is already a disaster and I'm the straw that broke the camel's back, I'm not going out and taking the heat for that. Just because, though, you can see the little cleanup sheet.
You don't have to take the heat. Actually, the best way to do it is if you clog the bathroom, you go out there and you go, it's disgusting in there. I don't know if you guys know, but the toilet's clogged in there.
Yeah, but brother, if I've already been in there for 15 minutes, there's going to be some assumptions.
You're like, dude, I was trying. I was trying my hardest.
I was trying to break on through.
Why do you think I'm so sweaty right now?
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Ed's word of the day.
Let's see what he's got.
Good morning. Yeah, today's word is ignoble. Ignoble. Yeah. I-G-N-O-B-L-E. Ignoble. And it's characterized by baseness, lowness, or meanness. Kind of like an all-around not nice person, I guess. I wouldn't want to be characterized like that. Anyways, that just about does her. Have a great one. Cheers up.
Ignoble.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily the full definition of a person's character, but it's more like when someone does something that is dishonorable. Somebody does something mean or rude.
You've brought ignoble to our family.
Honestly, yeah. Like if you see somebody, you know what? I saw somebody at a bar the other day that was being real ignoble to the bartender, was just like running his mouth at the bartender.
Okay.
That's an ignoble behavior. That's an ignoble person.
Yeah. Treat my girlfriend nobly, not ignobly.
That's right. Yeah. You ignoble brute. Leave my girlfriend alone. That sort of.
Ignoble. Use it wherever you can, my liege.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.